Oh, I've got everything. Thing up here. Oh.
2-minute warning. Are we live? Here he is. Welcome. 6:30. I'll call the meeting to order. Go ahead and start with the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, have my board members had a chance to look at the minutes of the February 9th, 2026 meeting? Okay, any updates, changes needed? If not, I will entertain a motion to approve them as submitted.
So move.
Okay, can I get a second, please? Second by Jenny. Glenn made the motion, Jenny. Got two Jennys here, two Jenny H's.
I
here.
know.
Okay, all those in favor of approving the minutes signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, next on the agenda is approval adjustments, payroll vouchers, and monthly bills. All those should have been in the attachments that we were sent. Okay, I'll entertain a motion to approve these as presented. Okay, got a motion from Jenny. Can I get a second, please? Loris jumps in. All those in favor approving signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
All opposed? Hey, Spencer, if you want to come on up, Commonwealth update.
All right, good evening. I have a update to share about the wastewater project, the water sampling project, and a few items to present. For the wastewater project, in the past 30 days, Striegel has received the generator and set it in place. The handrail and the ladder have been installed for the valve fault at the lift station, and the coatings have been painted onto the surfaces in the valve vault as well. On February 24th, we had a construction meeting with Commonwealth, the town, and USDA and Striegel to discuss pending change orders and the tentative schedule for project completion. At this construction meeting, Striegel requested a time extension for the lift station work due to delays in the installation of the gas service for the new generator. And USDA requested that the pending change order 3 be split into separate change orders for approval, which we'll go over in a minute. On March 4th, Commonwealth and the town met with SME, the geotechnical engineers, to discuss locations for test holes at the site of the new SAGAR system, which they'll be in town on Thursday to complete that work. They'll take 5 test pits across the new SAGAR footprint, with additional pits if more time allows. They will verify conditions in the soil and provide their recommendation to the engineer in the town. And based on their meeting on Thursday, Striegel will proceed with ordering the liner for the SAGAR system. For the water sampling project, water testing continues monthly. Samples this year have been taken on January 13th and February 10th. The next time we'll take samples is next week. Commonwealth met with the town on February 24th to discuss the data received from the laboratory for the first 8 events, and 2 copies of the report were given to the town. For the regulatory updates, IDEM has issued an inspection report for the water treatment plant. Commonwealth is working with the water department and the contract operator on a response to those issues. For my items to present, they're in order in this packet that I handed out. The pay application number 5, change order number 3R, 4R, 5, and 6.
So the partial pay app looks like okay.
On top of the pay application is a recommendation letter summarizing the pay application, and following is the actual pay application.
There it is.
Yeah. It's for work completed from June 2025 to February 2026. Striegel, the payment would be $1,152,926.52. And the payment to retainage would be $60,680.35.
Okay. It's your recommendation that we approve that.
Correct.
Okay. Striegel's been floating quite a bit for quite a while. So this was discussed. I've got no problem with this. So make a motion that we this. Second, please. Okay, this is partial pay app number 5. Motion, have a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please. Aye. Opposed? Thank you. Yep. That. And change order 3 revised.
Yes. So the original change order 3 contained work for directional drilling along Washington Street and West Street, chemical feed repair, and I believe that was all that was in that one. In this change order 3, it's been revised for the time extension that Strugel requested at our last construction meeting for the lift station work. From the documentation that they have given to us, 120-day time extension is proposed with no additive costs.
Okay. This is a no-brainer again. Make the motion, we approve revised change order number 3. Get a second, please.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor, signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
All opposed? No. Yep. A revised change order 4.
So change order 4R, change order 5, and change order 6 was work previously included in the original change order 3 and 4. In our conversations with USDA, they've asked us to resubmit these as separate change orders for hopefully a faster approval. So the items in the next 3 change orders have been previously approved by the council, and the dollar amounts have been worked into all financial documents prior to this. We're just asking for a reapproval for these separate submissions.
So change order 4R looks like there is cost impact, additional work at the Sauger site, $61,300, and time extension.
Yes, a time extension of 365 days.
Right, because we dug up the old dump and we had to move the Sauger pits.
Yeah.
We had to cover back up the old dump. Okay, I'll make the motion that we approve change order number 4R. Get a second, please. All those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
All opposed?
Change order 5.
5.
It's the work required to repair the chlorine line running from the main building to the contact tank. It's an additive $15,398.65.
Time extension on this.
No.
Several suspected breaks in the existing feed line. So they're just going to put in a new line.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll make the motion that we approve change order number 5. These have all been approved by Commonwealth and the contractor, Monty. After we do it, then that allows USDA to go ahead and approve it. It can flow funding. So I made the motion to approve change order 5. Can I get a second, please?
I'll second.
Doris. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. Change order number 6.
This includes the work completed during directional drilling along Washington and West Street. We've updated this change order with plenty of documentation for USDA in support of the change order.
This work is already done. We did quite a bit of directional drilling along West Street and along Washington Street, which means we didn't have to dig up yards in order to do that. And I thought this was all approved. It was not approved to USDA's satisfaction, so that's why we've got the documentation that we have provided. And I don't know what the cost change was that?
It was an additive $331,805.02.
There was some credit because we didn't have to deal with all the dirt, but the size of that line in the directional drilling it's very pricey stuff, so that was. Okay, yeah, this is already done. I mean, the line is already in the ground. This is so get paid. Okay, I'll make the motion that we approve change order number 6. I get a second, please?
I'll say, no, Jen, go for it.
Whoever, give it to whoever. Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. Okay, anything else for us, Spencer?
That's all I have to present today.
Any questions for Spencer? Here you go, buddy.
Thank you all.
Enjoy.
Okay, he's good.
Okay, Mr. Lehman. He is, hang on just a second. Yep, you are next. Right. He is wanting an alley closed, and apparently GIS isn't, my understanding, you bought this lot right there?
Yes, and if
That's
you
Lehman
click,
Properties?
yeah, if you click on the lots and actually on your layers over there,
Okay, where am I gonna find that at?
under lots, down, I think it's down a little bit, right
Okay.
there, up a little.
Lots.
Here you go.
Oh, looky there.
I know, I just learned that too.
I
can tell he
something
just
new. So that's showing that alley is still going through there.
Yeah, and I checked with the neighbors. I own the left side and the right side, so I'm the only neighbor there. And I
Okay.
figured if I was talking to Decatur County, and they said, well, if you check with the neighbors, they'll probably let you retire that alley and just go to the town hall. I checked with them, and he said, okay.
So you went in the other room, talked with your neighbor, and then came.
That's essentially how it happened, pretty much.
Yep. Where's this at?
On Northwest Street.
It's
Oh.
right there behind that alley that Mr. Mullins excavated for us.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Was that a professional excavation job done there? Or?
What?
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
Bad joke. Bad joke.
You know it.
Remember, this is preserved forever.
I know, that's why it's
on
fun.
YouTube. Okay, this is a no-brainer here. Anywhere, so. Jenny, I don't see where we sign here. We,
Oh, I was going to say. I'm
We
waiting on
sign
you.
as an
I'm waiting
owner?
on you.
talking to either of the Jennies.
I really didn't look at that. She handed it to me.
Well, let's vote on it. And will Gloria be back tomorrow?
She might be back.
Yeah.
How quick do you need this?
I'm not going to break ground tomorrow. I mean, if it's next week, 2 weeks, I'm
Okay.
fine with that.
I just want to make sure I signed in the right place. It looks like we have received and understand the regulation on street code. Signed, realized utilities located within the alley. Alley will remain as a utility easement, therefore no temporary or permanent building or fencing will be allowed on the easement if there is one. Should be. Well, I've got no problem with this. I'll make the motion that we approve the closing of the alley in this lot right here. Yes? Yeah, and we
Just
should probably.
red line to red line is all I need.
Yeah.
Which is
Yep,
correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
so like where the mouse is underneath, that's up to you guys with the
Right.
whole litigation, but I just need what goes through
so
the
it's the
lot.
alley contained within 16-14-31-330-53.000-014. The alley contained within that lot. What we're approving here. Okay, I'll make the motion that we go ahead and approve of that.
Second.
Okay, got a second? All those in favor signify by saying aye, please. Aye. All opposed? Okay. I'll probably put that identifier application here, and we'll figure out where to sign it. Somebody will got your number?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get in touch with you.
Awesome. Thanks,
All
guys.
right.
You guys have a great evening.
Thank you. Water Emergency Contingency Plan Renewal. This was a document that came up in our sanitary survey. It's been updated once again. Scott Schutte is the operator of record right now as a contractor. What else? Our name should be in there somewhere, or mine should be anyway. So. There's places for us to sign. So adopted this 9th day of March 2026. This is just the emergency contact list for the, everything okay back there, Carolyn? Oh, I hit it with the paper. Jenny thinks I hit it with the paper. Okay, but this is a document we have to keep on file at the water plant. IDEM looks for this, so it's been updated properly. I'll make the motion that we approve the updated water emergency contingency plan. Second, please. Favor signify by saying aye, please.
Aye.
Opposed? Jenny, do you want to talk about the sign? Dumpster days.
So at Saturday, April 11th is the recycling. So electronics, and the paper shredding. So any paper that you need shred and like old tax documents, whatever. And then electronics is anything with a cord that doesn't have, like Freon or anything in it. But other than that, electronics, they will take anything with a cord. And then after the recycling event will be the big trash day, Thursday from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So that April the 16th.
Okay. That is also in the community calendar in the town crier that came out. Those dates, small print, but it's there. Okay, pool adjustments. Pool adjustment season starts April 1st to July 31st. Carolyn or Jenny? Hardback, anything you want to add? Okay. Okay. So adjustments are open April 1st to July 31st, and then all the adjustments will be given at one time, and they will be reflected on the September bill. Okay. Any questions about that? The resolution 2026-4, I do not have any further information on that. I think I would like to table that again. I can't seem to get connected to the lady over there at ADA. Are they down the street from you or behind, the block behind you, or where are they at? They may be. Yeah. I left her a voicemail, and I mentioned our street signs, Damon, that, we'd like to be look for some grant money to replace some of them that are faded, but I have not heard anything back, so I was supposed to stop in person, but I didn't get over there. I'm going to have to do that, looks like, because I'm not getting any response. I don't think this is all that serious of a thing. So I'll make the motion that we table Resolution 2026-4 for another month. Second, please.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. You hand that down. Okay. Easy. Okay, Damon. Superintendent. Okay. Public Works update, or public service announcements. Tomorrow is the statewide tornado drill at 10:15, so I believe you'll probably hear our sirens going off because of that. Oh, missed something. On the contingency plan renewal, the water tower project was approved by Okra for the tune of $451,223. John, the meeting that you came to at the town hall, public input, fed directly into that. We had a few people that came to the evening meeting down here. So on behalf of the town of Westport, thank you for coming. Every little bit helps. So 451,223, and we're on the hook for 100 and some thousand, I think, is going to be our portion. So I'm hoping they can get that started before the end of the year. This is government. There's a bunch of dominoes that still have to fall, but our project is secured. It is funded. Now we just got the engineer, they've got it, working with Strand over in Columbus. They've got to put it out for bid. The contractors have to bid. Got to go through the process, and we got to select a contractor and all that has to grind. Right. Okay. The other public service announcement, Wednesday, March 11th, that is this Wednesday, there is weather spotter training at the EMA training room at 315 South Ireland Street in Greensburg from 6 to 8 p.m. This is open to the public. You can also find this meeting on the Decatur County Emergency Management Agency Facebook page and indicate that you are interested and or going to come. They're going to be set up for 100 or more, I believe. And right now they have 25 confirmed responses, of which I'm one of them. I'm geeky just enough that I want to be trained by somebody professional. I've always loved the weather scene, but I also want to make a statement about our water. So last week, my rain gauge tallied 6.5 inches, and it's pretty accurate. It's digital, and it's pretty well spot on. Do you know how much we had out at the water plant, Damon, or at the sewer plant? 7.25. Something happened to our upper pond. We're still not sure whether it was all the excessive runoff due to the rain. We ended up turning on rural water. And that's what we're running off of right now, is rural water. We have a consultant from Massachusetts, Oregon, out west. It's West Tech is the company. He was out at the plant today. He'll be out at the plant tomorrow. And Damon, let me know we have one of our filters back up and going. They have not found anything major yet that is broken. The best theory that he gave us, and correct me if I'm wrong, Damon, is on, what was the term you used, turned over hard? Because of all the heavy rain or whatever. But preemptively, we switched over to county or to rural water, and we're going to get back up and going just as soon as we possibly can. Since we're back feeding from South Decatur this way, I think we had some sediment stir up. So the other thing we were doing, we were sampling for TTHMs, and we were doing some hydrant flushing during this. So we extra rain, flushing, turned on rural water. There's layers to this. So I've got tap water right here. It's still safe to drink.
Oh, watch out, folks. Watch out. Fall that
We're
way,
fine.
Brian.
We're fine. So as we know more, I don't know whether we'll put something out on Facebook when we turn our plant back on. IDEM is coming in tomorrow. Our contract operator, Scott Schutte, coming in tomorrow. So we'll have to see how all of that shakes out. But in the meantime, everything's cool. Nothing to worry about. Any questions, you're welcome to call the office. I'd certainly prefer that to posting on Facebook, and I've said anybody can do that. All right, I will open it up to the public. 3 minutes of fame to whoever would like to say anything. Yes, John. Okay. Okay. I don't know. We'll have to find out.
On the 911 committee, and it was brought up. Just needed to find out what extent, when it's coming down, and have some provisions to do some testing to see.
Yeah, we're going to have lots of time. I was hoping that they could get started on the water tower project yet this summer, but they're going to have to lay out a project schedule. It's got to be bid. The funding source, all that has to flow. What the letter, there was a letter that I sent all the board meetings. I think we've got until the end of 2027 to get it completed. So there's not going to be in any big hurry, but we don't want to lose track of including you guys. So at some point, we need to pin the engineer down and make sure that that's included, whatever, with the contractor as they bid.
Currently, it's our understanding that we have 2 antennas on the water tower, when UHF for the signal comes in from the dispatch center.
Yeah.
And then the VHF broadcasts out, so it sets our pagers off.
Okay. So do you call that is that a repeater or? Okay. All right.
Maybe the issue was how the antenna cables were
Okay.
along the ladder.
Okay.
Get it right,
So,
then to hook on to safely go up and down.
okay. Okay. Well, to my fellow board members, as we engage meetings with the engineer and the contractors, we need to make sure that that's accounted for. All right. Thank you. Anything else? Going once, twice? Anna, do you want to say, there is a park board meeting tomorrow at 5. So I'm substitute teaching tomorrow. Golf practice starts 3:30 to 5:30. I don't know if I will make it.
About you.
That's fine. That's fine. Any other meetings that anybody needs to know about?
I would like to,
Toot away.
on to, she had a guy come over today. A lot of interesting. Did the elementary playgrounds. He's a lot of information. He's got new Decatur County parks that's going in, North Vernon, Seymour. Yeah. Let's is getting one, he's doing for one Let's.
Okay.
Really coming into it, doing a lot of work. Good.
All right. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Yeah,
Okay. Second,
I second that.
Dolores? All those in favor of adjournment signify by saying aye, please. Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? We are adjourned. Thank you.